Dagong. Happy Tuesday.
Happy
Thursday. Thursday.
Thursday,
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, long time no
Yes.
see.
Right. Long time no see. How have you been?
Yeah, it's been good. Then what about you?
Mhm.
How have you been?
Me too. Everything is okay.
Yeah.
Yes. The weather is getting better, so I feel better as well.
That's
Yes.
right. No more typhoon in the
Yeah.
Philippines, right?
Not these days yet, but then the rainy season is not yet over.
Mm,
Nearly ending. Just nearly ending.
nearly ended. Okay.
Yes, right. Well, any plans for the weekend?
For this weekend, I will join the strike, candle strike, to protect our one of our famous politician who
Uh-huh.
is just got attacked by the opponent party, the other
Oh,
party. So
strike? How are you going to join that?
we just joined the peaceful strike, candle strike.
Uh, what happened? He was attacked?
Actually, Moon Jae-in administration,
Yeah.
which I really respect and support the government.
Uh-huh.
And then recently, President Moon Jae-in chose one minister
Uh-huh.
to set up the law department.
Uh-huh.
He's a kind of a law minister
Uh-huh.
who is control the secretary secretary.
Uh-huh.
Actually, in Korea, the law is consists of three parts: jury, lawyer, and secu- securator. Okay,
Prosecutor.
prosecutor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me check. And okay, prosecutor,
Mm-hmm.
prosecutor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Prosecutor.
Okay, prosecutor is one of the strongest group in Korea because
Mm-hmm.
there is no counterpart for them.
Oh.
So they
Oh.
have great power. And in Korea's history, 10 years ago, Roh Moo-hyun, our former president, she committed suicide
Oh,
because
you see.
yeah, lots of prosecutors sued him with just no reason.
Oh
Just
no.
actually just for political reason.
Mm-hmm.
The only uh, prosecutor has power
Uh-huh.
to inspect someone's background and their everything if they want. So there is
Mm.
no, yeah, counterpart. So
Mm.
recently, President Moon Jae-in picked up a ministry minister of justice.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Cho Gu.
Choke. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's a very genius, and then he got entered Seoul University,
Mm-hmm.
majored law at
Wow.
the age of 16.
Oh,
This
amazing.
youngest one who entered that uh, high scored,
Mm-hmm.
high class university at the young early age.
Mm-mm.
And then his life was really he devote his life, sacrifice his life to support poor and weak people.
Mm.
So Moon Jae-in President Moon Jae want him to control the prosecutor group because
Oh.
in Korea, prosecutor groups tends to politicians, politics. They work, they act like a politician.
Wow.
So once Moon Jae-in picked him as a Ministry of Justice,
Hmm?
then the prosecutor groups are inspecting Joguk's background and his family's background.
Wow.
So until now, just in 1.5 months, there are more than 100 cases they are attacking him.
Oh, really?
They trying to sue him with more than 100 suspicions, but there is no proof up to
Oh,
now.
I see. So they cannot
Yeah.
really, yes, do
So
that.
yeah, lots of people are really upset on this situation,
Mm-hmm.
and so many people want to join the candle strike on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm,
I
that's
see.
all.
Yeah, so you're going to participate.
Yeah.
Yes, as well. Okay. Well, I hope that nothing will happen that
Okay.
day. Right. Have you prepared an article for today's class?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Today's class 771.
700. Oh, okay. It's about the boycott.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Could you please read this?
Okay. Honda is down 81% and Kia sales for 97% amid differing but over countries' wartime legacy. Sales of Japanese beer and cars have plummeted in South Korea amid a consumer boycott sparked by a deepening dispute over the country's wartime legacy that has hit trade and security cooperation. Japanese automakers said on Wednesday sales fell 57% in August from a year earlier, while beer sales were almost wiped out the same month with a year-on-year decline of more than 97%. According to reports, calls for South Koreans to boycott Japanese goods intensified in July after Tokyo placed restrictions on exports of semiconductor materials and display panels considered vital to South Korea's technology industry. The move was viewed as retaliation for a South Korean Supreme Court ruling last year calling on Japanese companies to pay compensation for their use of forced labor during Japan's 1910 to 45 occupation of the Korean peninsula. In August, Japan removed South Korea from its white list of preferred trading partners. In response, Seoul scrapped a military intelligence sharing pact that some experts warned could harm the country's ability to counter North Korea's ballistic missile and nuclear threat. Japanese brewers such as Asahi, Kirin, and Sapporo have held the largest share of South Korean imports since 2010, with sales reaching more than $51 million by last year, Bloomberg said. Toyota's sales in South Korea declined 59% to 542 in August from a year earlier, while Honda's sales fell 81% to 138. Diplomatic path has hardened attitudes on both sides of Japan Sea, known in South Korea as the East Sea, prompting calls for Seoul and Tokyo to reduce tensions. The row has affected tourism and cultural ties. with Japanese and South Korean airlines scaling back services. This week, South Korean embassy in Tokyo said it had received a threatening letter accompanied by a bullet. I've got a rifle and I'm hunting Koreans. The letter said, according to Kyoto News Agency. Mature.
Right. Any questions about the vocabularies?
No question.
Then let's move on. What is the reason for the consumers or consumer boycott?
Because Japan, Tokyo places restriction on exports of semiconductor materials and display panels considered vital to South Korea's technology industry.
Right. And when did the boycott intensify?
The boycott intensified in August.
hmm
Japan when Japan removed South Korea from its white list of preferred trade partner.
Right. And aside from the beer and automobile industries, what other industries are affected by the boycott?
Also, that impact on tourism and cultural ties.
Okay, right. Oh, it's getting worse. So,
Yeah,
yes, okay. So it's also affect cultural and tourism.
yes, right.
Right. Okay. And are there many companies or brands that you don't like?
Mm, friends, actually, I don't have any. Mm, uh, I don't have any special biases thoughts on that.
Mhm.
I think that's not the problem of the companies. It's about political issue
Why do you say so?
because Abe he
Mhm.
started financial war to Korea because they actually Abe and his partners they don't think they uh made fault on Korean people in the past, and then they don't agree of their actions did to Korea during Japanese colonization.
That's
They don't want
why.
to they don't want to say sorry to Korea.
Mhm. I see. Okay, so that means it's not the problem of the companies.
Yeah.
Right. And do you think that boycotting Japanese products would somehow improve Korea's economy?
I don't think so. Actually, Japan, Korea, China, three big countries in Asia,
hmm
we have to cooperate to enhance each other's economy, to improve each other's economy. We have to cooperate. But
hmm
Abe, he started the war.
I see. So that means it will not really boost your economy.
Yes, right.
All right. Okay. And what are the advantages and disadvantages of boycotting something?
If you're boycotting something, then you can express your will and your philosophy to
hmm
your counterpart.
hmm
But also, uh, for the disadvantage of boycotting, that means you cannot use the thing that you like. Especially,
Right.
yeah, for me, I like to drink Kirin beer,
I'm
but
sorry?
I'd like to drink Kirin beer, Kirin Japanese beer,
Kidding? Ah.
but
Mm-hmm.
I cannot drink anymore because
Oh.
that's a Japanese brand.
I see. Do you strictly follow that?
That's right.
Oh, so all people in Korea don't really buy any Japanese product.
Yeah, yeah. We have to punish them because they
Mm,
start the financial war.
I see. Oh, it's really hard, especially that I think most products also in Korea is from Japan or from Japan.
Yeah, but also in Korea we have lots of good products, and also we have lots of good products from China.
Mm-hmm.
So at the moment,
Ah.
yeah, without Japanese products, we can manage our life. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
without any problem.
Mm-hmm. I see. Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Ah. But then you cannot really drink that beer
And then at the mark, there are more than 100 brands, beer
of
brands.
beer.
Yeah. So
But why do you
yeah,
like that brand? The brand is, oh, I'm sorry, Heineken?
Heineken, and then yeah, lots of brands, more
Your
than
favorite?
100. My favorite is Kirin, as I mentioned, Kirin.
Kirin?
Yeah,
Okay, first
Japanese.
time to
You
hear it.
know, yeah,
Kirin?
Asahi Kirin is one of the famous brands.
Ah, I see. Beer as well. Because here
Yeah,
in the Philippines, only San Miguel. Kirin. Kirin? Kirin?
yeah, Kirin. You can
Oh.
check on the article.
Ah,
There's name of
here.
Kirin on the
Uh-uh.
yeah article.
I see. Kirin beer.
Yeah,
Right. I like that as
yeah. That's
well.
why I mentioned up there.
Okay. Right. Any questions somehow?
No, no question.
Right. Okay. I really hope that this kind of thing would end so that it
Yeah,
would become so
it should
peaceful.
it should end. It should end.
Right.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
Yes, because it's not
Yeah.
only Japan and Korea who is affected. The whole world is affected, actually.
Yes, right. We don't want
Yes.
this kind of a situation.
Right. You're very correct.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
yeah, Abe started the war.
Yes. Right. Yeah. He started
So
everything.
at the moment, we think he doesn't want to change his mind because
Mhm.
he is getting benefit from this situation because his supporters really like this situation. Conflict
As
to
well.
Korea, and
Mhm.
this also his political strategy.
A political strategy,
Yeah,
right. Yes,
yeah, okay.
okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Thank you so much for today's class, Devon. See you next week.
Okay, bye bye.